YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video, guys, is going to be on 10 guys. Now listen, I'm going to break the video down into different sets for 5 guys on this side, 5 guys on this side, and it's going to be called Trust or Bust these injury-prone players. So listen, sometimes we like, well, should we draft this guy again this year? Because he got hurt 2 years. He's been hurt the last 2 years. Sometimes you have to make that decision and say, well, I'm going to trust this guy this year. And then sometimes you got to say, well, a guy got hurt last year. I don't know if I want to trust him. So I think he's going to be a bust. So that's what this video is going to be. It's going to be trust or bust these injury-prone players. So, guys, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting-edge content. I said what I said. This is cutting-edge content. So, with no further ado, let's begin. So, let's do the bust list first. Let's do the bust list first. The first player that I'm not drafting because I think some of the history of the injuries and also just how he's going to be used this year, it's going to be Isaiah Pacheco. Yes, Isaiah Pacheco, the running back from the Kansas City Chiefs. Guys, I'm not drafting him this year, and I'm going to give you a couple of reasons. First of all, Kansas City don't really need a run game. So when they get down into the red zone, are they going to give it to Isaiah Pacheco every single time to make sure he get that rushing touchdown? No, this is a Pat Mahomes team. He's going to be the one that's throwing the touchdowns. That's why they're trying to get him 35, 40 touchdowns passing. So Isaiah Pacheco, I don't want to draft him. And he got hurt last year, a foot injury. Foot injuries are very, very funny. They can flare up. It's tough. You got to be careful when it comes to foot injuries, guys. That's why they sit guys down in the NFL when it comes to like plantar fasciitis. I forgot. Excuse me if I'm not explaining that word right or saying it right, but yeah, it's got to be funny. So I don't want no Isaiah Pacheco this year. So let's move on to my next guy. The next guy is going to be Austin Ekeler from the Washington Commanders. Austin Ekeler has had injury problems throughout history, but now with his age and also drafting young running backs like Jacory, the young rookie running back that they drafted in the late rounds, I don't know. I don't know Austin Ekeler on my team because I don't believe that he's going to even make the squad. He might get cut. He might go to another team, but I'm not drafting. I don't think he's ever going to have the role that he had like back in the day when he was like the #1 RB. So I think he will be a bust this year according to his injury history. All right, let's move on. Number 3, this is going to be controversial, but it's going to be Kenneth Walker from the Seattle Seahawks. And the reason why I'm fading Kenneth Walker, guys, I'm going to give you a couple reasons. He hasn't played a full season his whole NFL career. He's always missed games. He's also a home run hitter where he doesn't know how to follow his blocks all the time. I believe Zach Charbonnet is going to be taking some workload from him. He's going to be getting some goal line carries. So why would I want to take a running back at Kenneth Walker ADP who's not going to get the full workload when they get in the green zone or the red zone? So I'm not taking any Kenneth Walker this year because of his injury history and also how they're going to use him with him going forward. Next is going to be Nick Chubb. Now, listen, Nick Chubb is not a bad player to pick up depending on the ADP, but a lot of you are so high on Nick Chubb that you overdrafting him. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm not drafting him, man. This guy came off his second knee injury to that same knee, and it was a terrible knee injury. I'm not picking him up. I just don't think he has a lot of upside. But can he come in and give you 2 or 3 weeks because Joe Mixon is down for the Houston Texans and give you top 12 RB numbers? It's possible, but I'm only trying to draft that at the right ADP. I'm not trying to reach for him like he's going to have an amazing season. And listen, guys, I'm not always right. Nick Chubb could go out here and be top 12 for the whole year. I seriously doubt it. So I'm not trusting him. I think he's going to be a bust per se this year according to his injury history. And my number 5 guy, and I got some bonus guys for you too, guys. So make sure you keep watching the whole video. But my number 5 guy is going to be Kyle Pitts, and I hate to say it, man. I was so high on Kyle Pitts. That's one of my misses, like bad misses. When Kyle Pitts came out of college, I thought he was going to be fantastic. And maybe he still can. Maybe he can go to another place. But, guys, his injuries every single year is getting old. Bro, you're not performing. Maybe it's the quarterback situation. Maybe it's the coaching. I don't know what it is. But I'm not drafting no Kyle Pitts this year unless he falls really late on my draft board. And a couple bonus guys. And it's going to get tough. The first guy I want to talk about for a bonus guy is going to be Breach Hall. Yes, guys, Breach Hall. Not Breece, Breach. I said what I said, Breach Hall. And the reason why, guys, I'm not drafting Breach Hall, I mean, you got Braylon Allen coming behind him. And you got Breach coming off injuries. Like, he had that knee injury his rookie year, but then he started having other little injuries. I just don't want to trust it at his ADP. I'd rather just wait late and get Braylon Allen, right? Or Justin Fields. I'm not going to trust Breach Hall at his ADP. I think there's a lot of other good players at his ADP that you can take. And another guy, last guy for bust, it's going to be Tony Pollard. I'm not drafting any Tony Pollard. Why? Because Tyjae Spears is coming. He's younger. He hasn't been hurt as much as Tony Pollard has. And I just don't want to be having that headache. Now, if I could get both of them at the right ADP, yes, I think that's a great move, because you could play both, or one guy might take off. But I'm not going to sit here and reach for Tony Pollard and think I could get a top 12 running back. I don't think he's going to stay healthy enough for you to get what you need out of him. So I would rather wait late and get Tyjae Spears instead of Tony Pollard. All right, let's go into the guys that you should trust. Guys that came off some injuries, but I think it's a good value this year to draft them. And the first guy is going to be Stephon Diggs. Guys, Stephon Diggs helped develop Josh Allen. Why can't he help develop Drake May, even though he's not as fast as he used to be? He's still going to be quick. And his mental of being a veteran, knowing how to run routes, what to do in certain situations, is going to help Drake May, is going to help Stephon Diggs' fantasy numbers. So I won't be surprised if Stephon Diggs get over 110 targets playing in the slot, right? And he might not start off week one. Maybe he come on a snap percentage, but as the season goes on, he's going to be getting more and more and more targets. So I like Stephon Diggs, even though he had a bad knee injury last year. I'm trusting that, because of the ADP is wonderful at the wide receiver position. Next is going to be DeAndre Swift. Now, I've been fading DeAndre Swift the last couple of years, but it ain't no running backs there that I see that's going to be great. Now, some of these rookies like Morgan High and all these guys, they could go and be really good. But I'm taking DeAndre Swift at the right ADP. I'm willing to trust that this year because of him going so late. He's one of the best values on the draft board this year. So don't overdraft him, but let him come to you, and I think it's a phenomenal pick. Whatever he can give you is going to be cherry on top, even if he doesn't stay healthy the whole season. My number 3 guy is going to be CMC, guys. Yes, CMC, guys. I'm drafting CMC, and I'm overdrafting him. I'm taking CMC in the top 5 picks in some drafts. Why? Because of the upside. I don't care if he get hurt. I cannot let that upside stay out there. That's too much. That's a league-winning player. That's the best player in fantasy. So I'm drafting him. Anywhere in the first round, I'm okay with that at this point in time. Anywhere in the first round, 1-1 to 112, I think that's great value. And if you get CMC in the second round, that's dumb. That's dumb value. All right. My number 4 is going to be a quarterback. It's going to be Joe Burrow. I know a little you might, well, he can get hurt, but he's great. I'm trusting Joe Burrow this year. If he go down, he go down. But him and Jamar Chase is going to be crazy. They're going to be hyper-targeting. He's going to be hyper-targeting Jamar Chase. 12 targets a game. Jamar Chase might get 150 targets. So I'm trusting Joe Burrow this year. I think they've been together for so long that I think they are becoming true professionals, knowing how to stay healthy, how to take care of their body, when to go down, when to try to extend the play. Joe Burrow don't need to be taking any sacks and trying to put his body on the line for a bullshit play, right? So I think he's going to learn that. And he's also saying that wrist wasn't all the way healthy last year. And I think he said it's getting better every day. It's just getting a little bit better. So I like Joe Burrow. Guys, and I got a couple bonus guys for you, too, that you should be trusting. But my number 5 guy is going to be James Conner from the Arizona Cardinals, guys. And I've been drafting James Conner for the last 2 to 3 years. And this guy's been a top 5, top 12 perennial fantasy football player. That's easy. Take him. He's still going late, like in 5th round. Guys, it's great. If he goes down, who cares? And I'm not even going to tell you to take the handcuff with Trey Benson. It doesn't matter. It's a lot of great value out here, man. I'm not trusting James Conner. I don't care what his age. This is the year that I'm trusting a lot of older running backs more than I have in the past. Okay. And here's a couple bonus guys. One is going to be Anthony Richardson. Listen, I am terrified of Anthony Richardson with his accuracy and his volatileness with his shoulder and his injuries. But damn, nobody's drafting him right now. So you can get him as the last quarterback. I'm taking that because that guy can still rush for a 70-yard touchdown, and then he done blew up fantasy. He still is a great DFS guy because his upside is crazy. So I think this is one of the best values because people are letting him go because of the injury. They don't know if he's going to be ready for training camp or the first game. So I think he's fantastic value right now. So Anthony Richardson, I'm trusting it as long as he stay down as going as one of the last quarterbacks off the board. And another guy that I'm trusting this year because his ADP is down farther than it ever has been is Cooper Kupp. Yes, I'm trusting that. That's a veteran wide receiver that we know going to command targets. We just worried about his injuries. But either way, if he goes down, it doesn't matter. Now, if he was going in the 2nd and 3rd round, hell no, don't draft no Cooper Kupp that early. But when he's going in the 6th and 7th round, maybe even later, that's fantastic value. So, guys, Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. Also, guys, if you want to join the listener leagues, you got to sign up as a member. That's how you support the channel. You can't come in any leagues without being a member, or you're going to get taxed. You're going to have to pay the commission fee. So make sure you become a member. Also, guys, if you need a consultation, if you sign up as a Phenom member, you get your first one half off. You get your first one half off. So that's $25 for 30 minutes. My whole consultation fee is $50. So, guys, I can help you with the draft, whatever you need. So make sure you hit me up at my Gmail and tell me, hey, T, I need you for the whole draft. We can work something out for that. I have a price for that. If you are a member of the channel, I will give you a discount. Phenom members get the best discount, guys. So basically, you can get me almost for free most of the time through being a Phenom member. So, guys, thank y'all for being here. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. I said what I said. Uh-oh. Peace.